Hi there guys, and welcome back to some more Madden 19 Undrafted to MVP. We're on to episode 11 as we play through weeks 12 and 13 of the NFL 2020 season. This week we'll be playing against the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. So let's simulate our training and get into our first game against those Eagles. So the defense stood firm, and I'm not going to be throwing an interception on my first pass this time, hopefully, against the Eagles, but we're going to start on the ground. Elliott goes for 5.
So dead or alive, either way, it would take that out of production.
Elliott putting us on his back, and we're getting some good yards already. It looks like a blitz, and it is. But there's Michael Thomas as he gets 15 yards on our first throw of this game.
We saw this week was keep him in front of us. They're going to have to do that.
So the target for this drive is to get my Romo's 30th touchdown pass of the season, and it'll be fitting if it was Michael Thomas. There's Hearns with a lovely juke there. Doesn't get much more after the juke, but it's 2 for 2 for 25 yards for Romo. Good start to this game. Wow, okay, Fletcher Cox just blew that play up. There's Thomas open on the slant, and is that Darby with the tackle? I think so. So now we're in the red zone, of course. We're going to go to the 5 wide with Thomas on the slant from the left. We're going to hit Olsen because he's actually wide open, whereas Thomas was going to be running into coverage. Looks like zone.
Here's Romo now on second down.
Oh, well, there's Hearns with the touchdown. It's not Thomas this time. It's our 30th passing touchdown of the season. I think 39th overall. So that's good. So it's 7-7 after the Eagles' last drive. Time for us to go downfield and get some more points.
They start on the ground with Elliott.
Well, Elliott's juke there absolutely killed that defender. He gets another 11 yards off that carry.
Makes sense though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had
I mean, Elliott is just ridiculous. I want to stop giving him the ball, but at the same time I want to win games. So our goal for this drive is to tie Cam Newton's rushing touchdown record, which was 10. But Elliott there drops the pass.
They keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams...
We're sacked. Waited just too long to throw the ball. We'll go to smash. Looks like cover 3. Need 14 yards.
Out of the gun, Romo.
Olsen almost came down with it. Risky throw, but I think we're going to punt on this drive, unfortunately.
Now where we stand, their first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat.
That's a good hand, good stiff arm to the face there. 7 rushes for 51 yards. We're going to go play action. Should hopefully have the dig open. And there it is. Alan Hearns with another catch. Hearns has been coming up with more and more catches recently. In recent episodes, and Elliott gets another huge gain on that play. I'll give it back to him, see what else he can do. Tries to juke past the defender, but still gets 7 yards out of that play. Doesn't look like man coverage this time. Oh, we've got Thomas there. Or I thought we had Thomas there, but Ronald Darby gets there very well, actually. So we'll go to the bunch trail. Looks like zone coverage again. It is, and there is Hearns. For some reason he turned back around and went upfield. It makes the catch anyway. Hopefully Elliott will be open over the middle. And there he is. Gets 8 yards out of that one, I think, or 7. So we're looking good. Alright. Oh, it's a good run up the middle as well. It's taken down at the 10-yard line. There's Michael Thomas. There's another touchdown. And that's another lead that we take in this game. So we have 2 minutes to get downfield essentially. We start on our 1 yard line though. I've thrown a pick 6 from the 1 yard line before. And here we're just going to hit Thomas, get ourselves some yards. Barnett had a good chance at that ball though. I didn't realise he was dropping out. Spread him out, go hurry up. Hopefully they won't be able to cover anything. Look. There's Olsen. He's had 2 already and we're not even into the second half. There's Thomas again. I'm going to go to smash. Hopefully Olsen will come open over the middle. Well, we'll go outside. Gallup didn't make the catch. Oh, a lot of players going deep on this play.
Romo throwing again.
And we're sacked. So the Eagles will take a timeout and we will punt. Okay, we had a decent first half. We're still 14-7 up, and we still have more yards than what the Eagles had. But Olawale just got knocked sideways.
Now Romo.
There's Hearns again open. I think that's his 5th catch now today.
Just brought up, so maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your.
We'll hit Hearns again. He makes another catch. I want to know how many he's had so far. I'm pretty sure that's 6 now.
Defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard.
Okay, we'll hit Hearns again. He seems to be getting open more than what Thomas is at the moment. I don't know whether it's just the plays that we're running, but he's got 7 for 81.
You see him pointing, communicating. There he is.
Whoa! Defender absolutely went laid out for that one.
Here's Romo.
Oh! Well, we're in field goal range. We should get a field goal out of this.
They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
And that's another huge run and a great spin as well there. We're going to play action rollout comeback. And that's Moncrief wide open. Lucky he's our fastest receiver, because otherwise I don't think he would have got there. Some of our regular plays aren't coming up quite as often, and that's fine. We're just taking what the coach says. I was literally holding the button to throw to Olsen there. That's annoying.
That you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And we're sacked again. Why? We've got 6 players blocking 4. How are we allowing that?
It's 3rd and very long.
3rd and very, very long.
To throw is Romo. Over the middle.
There's Thomas with a catch, and we're going to go for it. We're going to go for this. 4th and 7. I want to hit Elliott on this play. And there he is, open. And we get the first down. We're going to give it to Elliott, see what he can do. He's going to pass the 100-yard mark. 104 yards today. Okay, so play action scissors. And we're sacked. I probably should have looked at Elliott there.
3rd and long here. It's Romo. Under pressure.
And there's another sack. Perfect.
They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half they only have a field goal. This offense
we'll take Olsen underneath there. Breaks a tackle and goes 15 yards. That's what we like to see. Okay. See what we have here. Elliott drops the ball. It's probably the best outcome really for one of our throws, because nobody else was open. The defense have been very good, to be fair. They've stopped us and sacked us when really we've had nothing. This is, I think, has been worse than the first game. Oh, what is that? So we haven't run this play this game so far. And hopefully that's going to be Julius Thomas on the sideline, and it is. Beats the defender, 30 yards on that play. I think we need to lean on him a little bit as well, even though he's just going to end up running away with the MVP award at this rate. Looks like man coverage on the outside. And there's Olsen wide open over the middle. And he's inside the 10-yard line. We don't need no running back in. What? We're going to throw it away though, because they were coming after me. And if it doesn't work the first time, it usually works the second time. That's Michael Gallup there, okay. I'm going to hit Elliott there in the flat. Hopefully he can make someone miss. I mean, he kind of did. Looks like man. We're going to hit Elliott and hopefully he'll be in for a touchdown. And he is. So that score could be what finishes this game. Okay, so we turn the ball back over in the Eagles, well, on the Eagles 27. And there's Thomas open again. We're up almost at 300 passing yards a game, but well, Michael Thomas and Alan Hearns have come to save us, really. Oh, okay, we'll run it. Slides through the defender's legs, and you know, we just want to bump those stats, really. Throw the ball away because defenders were right there. Looks like man coverage this time. Could be cover 2. And there's Michael Thomas open for another touchdown. That should end it completely. Instead, we're going to go to Olsen. He gets a few yards. We're going to take a timeout and we're going to throw the ball again. Okay, so we'll change it. I kind of want to hit Thomas deep. He's not getting anywhere, is he? We'll throw it to Olsen. Get him another catch, a few more yards, and that's the end of the game. Okay, so we win 31-14. We had a lot of yards as well. So after our dominant display against the Eagles, we have another player point that we can add. So we're going to go field general again. Puts our overall up to 93 with the confidence boost. And look at that, 2 throw accuracy mid, 1 throw accuracy short, 3 on the run and 1 under pressure, so I think that's pretty good. Okay, thought I'd have a quick look at the passing stats as well. So Chicago quarterback Philip Soliday is leading the league in passing yards, which is interesting because obviously he's the other quarterback that's leading a team to a 10-1 start. So Romo is 100 yards back, or over 100 yards back. He's also nearly 40 completions back and 88 pass attempts back as well. Soliday has 23 touchdowns to Romo's 33, with Soliday throwing 5 interceptions to Romo's 12. In terms of awards, Tony Romo finally wins NFC Offensive Player of the Week. We've been waiting for that, but yes, we are finally recognised for the top play that we've had over the course of the season. Of course, we had Michael Thomas previous 2 weeks, well, previous 3 of the 4 weeks. Elliott has been there a couple of times as well, I believe. Well, once. So the Cowboys are looking good. We're going to look at the yearly award as well. And Tony Romo sits atop the MVP standings. Look at that. Unbelievable. Philip Soliday is 4th in the MVP running. Lamar Jackson 3rd, with, of course, Ezekiel Elliott 2nd. But this could be where we take off and look to win that award. We're going to have another player point to add. So we're going to go strong arm this time. We get 1 awareness, 1 break sack, 1 throw deep accuracy, 1 throw mid, and 1 throw under pressure. We're up to a 94 overall with the confidence, 92 without. Let's go take on Aaron Rodgers. So Green Bay start the game with a drive going down and getting a field goal. We, on the other hand, get the ball back with just 3.5 minutes to go in this first quarter. So that's how they're going to play it. We're going to need to get some passing yards early and often. And already Elliott has been absolutely destroyed in the backfield.
Here's Romo now on second down.
Okay, we'll hit Michael Thomas as he picks up 8 yards. And there's Thomas again. Tackled by Jake Ryan in the middle though.
Now a play fake here.
That's a good play fake as well. There's Michael Thomas, wide open, and we're down to the 20-yard line. Thomas seems to have gone out for a play, and it's Hearns who is there on the left. He'll make the catch down at the 11-yard line. Looks like man coverage. It's not, it's cover 2, so we'll hit Olsen underneath. And that takes us down to the 5-yard line. Okay, we're going to double slants on the goal line. And that's... Who was that? Was that Moncrief? It was. Okay, Elliott gets the handoff, and after having nothing on his first carry, he gets 17 on that one. Alright, so we're going to go play action, and we hit Alan Hearns on the dig. And we're 7 of 7 for 87 so far in this game, and I think we're going to have a bigger game than what we've had recently.
And they were able to successfully complete that one.
Okay, Michael
Surprise,
Thomas.
motherfucker!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Michael Thomas was open, but Jair Alexander apparently was able to just pick that off. That was ridiculous. He was so out of position that he managed to come back and pick the ball off. That's a joke.
I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off.
Here's Romo.
Olawale gets the first down. That's what we like to see. Cover 6 maybe, but we'll hit. So Alan Hearns underneath. He gets 6 yards out of that. We're 9 of 10 for 99 yards.
The defense was effective, able to stop him before you get.
There's Hearns again open. Gets down into the red zone, down to the 14-yard line. And we go back to the 5-wide stick play. We're going to hit Thomas over the middle. And that's another touchdown for Romo. We are close to our own goal line, so hopefully we won't get sacked. We won't, and Elliott makes the catch on the sideline. Hopefully we can get some points out of this drive. Last time against the Eagles, we of course didn't get anything out of our 2-minute drive, or 2-minute drill at the end of the first half. Didn't actually mean to throw it to Olsen there. I was hoping to hit Olawale as he was open, but that's not the point. There's Michael Thomas open over the middle. I was hoping that he'd be able to outrun the defender, but it wasn't to be. Hopefully have one of the guys underneath, if not Hearns deep. There's Moncrief. There's Thomas again. He just gets open, just knows how.
Now a first down throw, Romo.
We're going to hit Thomas there again. And we'll take a timeout here with 51 seconds to go.
Throwing again is Romo.
There's Thomas. Oh, it's Hearns again. I thought it was going to be Michael Thomas. Angle route. Usually pretty reliable with that, being a former tight end.
Again, Romo.
There's Thomas. Makes a good catch. We are. Thomas is open, and it's another touchdown. There we go. As time expires at the end of the second quarter, we're able to get the pass on. Another touchdown. Green Bay have been absolutely terrible. Elliott had an open hole where he was running, but instead decided to cut it back. There's Moncrief open over the middle. We're 21 of 23 for 234, 3 touchdowns and a pick, so it's a good day.
From the gun, here's
There's Moncrief again. We'll take him over the middle, and we're definitely going to be up over 300 yards by the end of this game. We'll see if Elliott can beat the linebacker in coverage. He probably could have done, but instead we're sacked because they sent a blitz. That's Michael Thomas with a great catch and a lovely juke, and gets another first down. Whew. Michael Thomas today already 10 receptions for 151 and 2 touchdowns. I'm really surprised he's not actually in the MVP running. I really am.
Enjoy what I'm seeing, the route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Give it back to Elliott. That's one of his better runs of the day. He's 5 rushes for 30 yards so far today, so it's not actually a bad output. It's just not as good as what he normally has. Definitely man coverage on the outside. There's Olawale open over the middle.
Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in.
There's Moncrief with another catch, and he's down to the 1 yard line. 302 yards now on the day. I really want to get that 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he's achieved that in this performance.
We weren't quite there. Apparently we still got a yard, but weren't able to get in, so we'll go again. There it is. 3 passing, 1 rushing touchdown today, and this should really give us a huge boost in our MVP standing. Okay, so they've managed to pin us back inside our 10-yard line again. And we're going to go with flanker dig. It's man coverage. And there's Michael Thomas with another catch. Okay, so we'll hit Olsen underneath as all of the defenders dropped deep. Cover 1.
On second down, here's Romo.
And there we have. We can never seem to complete those ones, although Olsen is very much open. He just seems to drop the ball.
They need to take your shots, continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow.
There's Thomas open again. We love that route with him. And he's down inside their 30. That's 40 yards on that play, I think. Give it to Elliott. He's not had a lot today, but I think he's now be up to 40 yards. There you are, off of 6 carries. We'll go to slants. And there's Hearns open again. He might even get in. Not quite. He's down to the 1 yard line again. And there we are, in for another rushing score. It's our 5th touchdown of the game. And that should really end the game. And there we are, in for another rushing score. It's our 5th touchdown of the game, and that should really end the game. Okay, they're sending a blitz, and there's Hearns wide open on the drag, and we're up to over 400 passing yards today.
Catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team is picked.
It's a good rollout play, and there's Moncrief with another catch. He's been very, very productive today. Same as Romo, but Moncrief's been utilised today more than what he has been. I like to see it. Now, of course, we haven't had much success with this play in the past, but we're certainly going to have a look and see if we can get something out of it this time. Yep. There's Hearns, and he could be in for a touchdown. It worked that time, and you love to see it. There's Olsen, he's open. Gets down to the 7, so we get another 5 yards. We're up to 452 yards now in this game. Go back to the same play. And there's Thomas. Hey! Down at the 2 apparently. That's rubbish. Yeah, 23 consecutive completions for Tony Romo. There's Olsen wide open for the touchdown. It's our 4th touchdown of the game. 24 completions in a row now for Romo. No! And that's what you get. That's what you get when you keep throwing the ball. And we throw a second pick of the game.
When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great.
Olsen open again. Oh, gets smacked.
In each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that?
There's Michael Thomas open for another catch. That's his 400th catch of his career.
They're throwing here. Romo.
There's Olsen wide open. Underneath. We're up to almost 500 passing yards now. And we're going to hit Michael Gallup. He gets a load of yards, puts us over 500. 505 on the day.
I'm going to keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
There's Olsen open again. I had a feeling that the defender was just going to teleport and intercept that, but we got away with it. Get either Elliott or Julius Thomas open. Wow. That wasn't a very good throw at all. Okay. We're gonna fumble it apparently. Damn it. Well, the game was over. I just wanted to try and get some more points. It wasn't to be, but we do finish the game with 4 passing touchdowns and another 2 rushing. So we'll have a look at the stats. 17 of 24 for Rodgers for 232 and a touchdown. Not the best day for him. Romo, 40 of 45, 521, 88% completion there, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. So after week 13, the Cowboys sit top of the NFC at 11-1, with the Bears dropping a game in the previous. They can still take top spot if they beat us in the last game of the regular season, but if they drop any more games, then it could quite be that we end up with the first seed anyway. Let's have a look at the stats, and Romo is top of the passing yards table. He's also top of the touchdown table. Let's have a look and see who's thrown the most interceptions. It's Romo as well. Of course it is. 79% completion, averaging 309 yards per game. Has a passer rating of 129.5. What we will have a look at is the weekly awards. It was Tony Romo again who was NFC Offensive Player of the Week. You love to see it. 40 of 45, 521, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks, unfortunately. 1 sack, 4 carries, 3 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, and a fumble. So, I don't know, despite having 3 turnovers, we're still NFC Player of the Week. Yearly awards, Romo is almost cemented in as the MVP, I would say, but Elliott, of course, right behind with Lamar Jackson and Phillips Holiday thereabouts as well. But that will be it for Undrafted to MVP episode 11. As always, guys, thank you for watching. If you have any feedback for me, please leave it in a comment below. And if you want to keep up to date with everything that I'm doing, including more Undrafted to MVP, then please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.